Hello, my name is Elizabeth Cooper with Elizabeth's Chalking Corner. You have either found me on Facebook or YouTube. Welcome. Hello. Elizabeth's Chalking Corner is a fun place to learn about Chalk Couture products, how to create your own home decor in a fun, easy way, how to enjoy the benefits of having interchangeable home decor in your home. Yes, I did say interchangeable. A lot of our products can be reused and repurposed. Hello! So much fun. Anyway, I go live several days a week and demonstrate our products and how to use them and fun, easy ways to create your decor for your home. So I invite you to either like and follow my page if you're on Facebook or give that bell a click and subscribe on YouTube and come on this journey of fun crafting along with me as I show you fun ways to use our products, whether it's on multiple different surfaces like wood, our chalkboards, or our ink line, and using some of our products to create your own shirts and tote bags and all those fun goodies. So again, the possibilities are endless when you're crafting. Even if you don't think you're the best crafter, you can enjoy and have a blast with our products. So again, I'm so glad you're here and invite you to like and follow on Facebook or click that bell and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Welcome to my page. Hi everyone! How is everyone? Oh my gosh, you guys. This is new for me. I have been trying to get this figured out. And I think I've done it. So, this Chalking Corner. You have either found me on Facebook. So, bear with me as I'm trying to make sure that all the things are working as it should. And it looks like it has. Yay! I got this software to be able to give you guys a better vantage point to see things. And I've been fighting with it. I've been trying to get everything to work just as I need it to. And as we know, technology, right? Technology, but we've got it. So, again, this is kind of a rough edit of this. Thank you so much for those that are joining. I will say welcome to our YouTubers. Yes, Elizabeth's Chalking Corner is live on YouTube right now as well. So, I'm so glad you're here. And again, this is the first video. I'll work out some kinks as I go along. But I'm so glad that you're here, either catching me live if you see that live video, or if you're catching the replay. So, for that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. I know I'm trying to work out my camera angles and stuff, so bear with me. So today, I want to update some of my home decor, mainly for my back wall, because Christmas is over, right? So that's what I'm going to do. So we have this really cute transfer here. This is one of our 8.5 by 11 transfer designs. And you see the cut lines there. You can cut this down to fit where you need it to fit, depending upon the size of the project you're doing. So anyway, we're going to do that on one of our little 5x7 palette signs, and I'm going to do hot cocoa, hug in a mug. Hot cocoa is a hug in a mug, is what I'm going to do on this cute little palette sign, just to put in my little tiered tray behind me. Chalk Couture has multiple different surfaces and different sizes and dimensions. Again, I am working with our palette sign today. Guys, I am using this new service. I'm still trying to figure out the kinks. I do have another device here that's showing me comments on Facebook because, again, I'm still learning all the ins and outs. So if you are watching, say hi in the comments. Again, the ability for me to see the viewership is very limited. As again, I'm sure I'll get better at this, but it would help me if you say hi in the comments that you're seeing this. I did test it and see that I was getting the audio was finally working. I may or may not admit it was user error with this software. So anyway, I would love to know that you're here today. So I'm just taking this transfer out of the packaging. Now, those of you that are on YouTube, this is the first time you're seeing me. So I'm going to give kind of a lesson on Chalk Couture that most of my other followers on Facebook have already heard before, but this is the first time for you. So Chalk Couture makes these reusable transfers that are adhesive on the back that can be reused 8 to 12 times. Yes, 8 to 12 times is what I said. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim down where I want to cut, but I'm not going to cut through the backer sheet as I have in the past. I'm going to just trim the part I want. But before I actually do that, I do need to sand my surface. So let me get a little sanding paper here. Because we're working with wood, it is recommended that you sand your surface. And I'm kind of using the paper too, the sandpaper, to give the surface kind of a rough edge, because I think it would look really, really cute. Okay, just like so. And I know that was probably hard on your ears. I'm sorry. Sanding helps us to create a smooth surface to be able to actually chalk on. Okay. So I'm going to take our transfer right now, and I'm going to trim the parts that I want to use. But before I do that, actually, I want to wax. I need to wax the surface. And we do have our own wax through Chalk Couture, but I'm going to use this because it's a darker wax. So it'll create this really cool sort of rustic look to it. And I'm just grabbing a paper towel here. Get some wax on there, and I'm rubbing. So look at that. It kind of, with the sanding, and I kind of have the rough edging. The waxing does several things. One thing it does is it creates a barrier so that when we put the paste down, which you guys will see in a second, that the wood won't absorb the moisture in the paste. The other thing that it does is it protects the adhesive of our transfer so that when I lift our transfer off, it won't mess with the adhesive at all. Excuse me. Okay, now that I've done that, now I can take, I have a fuzzing cloth here. I can take my transfer and now I can trim it down. Now, some people, you can use the transfer trimmers or any like fabric scissors and trim right along the lines. I'm not going to do that. I've found a way to where I've learned where you can take a part of the transfer and lift it up off the board and trim it. And that is what I'm doing because I want to be able to put this back in its sleeve that I took it out of. And that way I don't have a bunch of broken little pieces or a bunch of pieces of my transfer. So I'm doing this. Move this so y'all can see it on camera. Okay, so I got this. And then I'm going to take my fuzzing cloth. We have a microfiber side and a terry cloth side of our fuzzing cloth. And I'm going to put the transfer down. And I am fuzzing the transfer because it's the first time I've used it. And what the fuzzing does is it allows the transfer to still stick to the surface, but not stick so hard to where it will not come up. And I'm just going to make sure this is centered. And the great thing about these transfer designs is that you can lift them up and put them back down. Okay, so easy peasy. let's see, bear with me 1 second. I just realized that this isn't in my VIP group. Okay, there we go. All right, and now I'm going to pull it back up so I can see any comments. There we go. All right, sorry about that. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I am pushing that down to make sure that there are no bubbles in the transfer, okay? That's so, so important. And then I'm taking this piece of it. The hug is a hug and a mug, and I'm going to put it right down here at the bottom, okay? And so I'm going to do the same scissor technique. What are you guys up to on this Saturday? Here, we're thawing out in Tennessee. It has been, we have gotten record snow since Thursday. We got some Sunday, and it was kind of snowy on Monday. I was able to make it into the office. And then that kind of thawed out, and then another wave came through Wednesday night. Like, it was in the 50s on Wednesday afternoon, evening. And then by Thursday, yeah, it hit hard. So we are thawing out here in Tennessee, which is great. I'm just trying to fix this part here. There we go. So see, this is still one sheet. I just trimmed the part of the transfers that I wanted to use. So now I'm taking my fuzzing cloth again, and I'm taking this hug, is a hug and a mug. And then I'm going to position this where there we go. I'm making sure it's centered is what I'm doing now with the other lettering. So, yep, the hubs and I are going to go and get some errands done. Let's see if this... Trying to think my colors now, you guys. I'm like, do I like what I'm using, or should I use something else? I was going to use the black and the storm. Yeah, I think I'll stick with it. Okay. So I'm going to use storm. Now this is our old formula. We have new formula paste, but I'm just one of those that don't want to waste what I have. Oh, this is really hard. I can't use that. I didn't realize it was that hard. Like, I could spritz it with some of our water. We do have, like, we can spray it with distilled water. I just don't think it will work. So I'm just going to use it black all the way. Oops, that wasn't intentional. This is our black paste. Guys, we're known for our paste, okay? If you're new, or for my YouTubers, our chalk comes in a paste form that's like in the consistency of sour cream or yogurt, all right? And yes, I'm making a mess. I'm going to grab a paper towel. And the great thing about our paste is that in that instance, like this storm it's the old formula, and it's so hard I couldn't stir it. But we do have these stir sticks that if we were to open our paste and it was kind of on a thick side, we could spritz it with some distilled water, okay? And that would activate the paste. If we find that we accidentally were a little too spritz crazy and added too much water, then I could add flour or cornstarch to the paste jar, and that would reactivate the thickness that we need, the consistency that we need. So a little bit goes a long way, for sure. So I'm just taking my little stir paddle, and I'm just adding some paste to the project. Now, I just did get a little bit on here, but the other great thing I can sand that off. I can fix that. Typically when you wax, you create a barrier where you could fix mistakes. I can fix that. I'm going to show you how I fix that. So I'm just taking my squeegee here. I have some excess. I'm putting it back in the paste container. Okay. Okay. And then you may or may not be able to see there's like a line right here. I'm just going to go through with my squeegee and pull up any excess product because, again, a little bit goes a long way. And then I'm going to take my transfer and pull it up. Look at that, you guys. Set that to the side. That is cute. So then what I'm going to do is I'm using my quick dry tool to expedite the drying process. But I do use my I do use my quick dry tool to expedite the drying process for the design. And I see that okay, my voice is still on. I see that my face camera has frozen on me. So bear with me, you guys. We're kind of dealing with this. But as long as you can hear me, stick with me. Okay, I'm just going to remove myself there to not have it be a distraction. Again, technology, right? We're trying to figure it out. But as I was saying, I'm just using my quick dry tool to expedite the drying process. Our paste dries within 8 to 10 minutes. Which is great, but when you're wanting to continue to work on a project, it's definitely good to expedite that. So I'm just going to take mine. Yeah. There we go. I was able to sand that off. Not any big deal. Not any big deal. I'm just setting my transfers over here out of the way so I don't make a boo-boo. So this is what we have so far. Okay. Now, we do have this little curly cue, and I'm thinking I'm going to use it because I could put it right here. Oh yeah, that'd be cute. Or I could do it like, oh yeah, that would fit. That would fit. So I'm taking my fuzzing cloth and adding fuzz because, again, I want it to stick to the transfer or stick to the surface, but not. And because I have dried paste underneath my transfer, I am not going to push too hard around the whole transfer, just where I want to still chalk. And then I'm going to use the black again. I was thinking about using a different color, but I realize I'm out of the bark, which is our brown. So I'm just going to utilize what I've got here. And you saw me use that squeegee. So we have this squeegee that I use, which is our small squeegee. And this is our mini squeegee. And because I'm utilizing a smaller area, I'm just going to use the mini squeegee. And again, same process. I'm just using that squeegee. It helps me apply the paste evenly. I'm not pulling my transfer corner to corner. I'm pulling it edge to edge. Oh, look how cute. I'm loving it. Loving it, loving it. I'm just going to put the top on my paste so I don't stick my elbow in it, because let's face it, that is totally possible. Totally possible. But guys, look at that. Isn't that adorable? Isn't that adorable? I'm going to dry it. Especially that middle part. Guys, look at that. It's kind of rustic looking. This could be really cute by like your coffee bar, or like I said, we're coming out of the thaw here in Tennessee. So this would be cute if you wanted to have like a cute little hot cocoa bar. You could put it right by all the fixings, the marshmallows, the cocoa, your mugs. But this is so adorable. Love it. It's going to go right behind me near my tiered tray, because again, we've got to update things. So anyway, that is Chalk Couture in a snap. And I'm going to bring you back over here, because again, I am learning here, you guys. Learning, learning, learning. Learning, learning, learning. But you guys, I know this has been kind of funky, but I appreciate your patience with me as I learn about all the bells and whistles. I'm glad it worked. I'm glad both feeds worked. I'm glad audio worked. I'm glad camera works. It's just a matter of figuring out the transitions from the various screens. So you guys, thanks again for joining me. Have a great rest of your Saturday. I may pop on later for another project. So enjoy your Saturday, and we will see you soon.